There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause summer's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back, say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now, we all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We won't see you call us, we ain't gonna call you back. Say they don't know if you call us, say what you gonna do now. We all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back, say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now, we all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing. Hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we are back. I tell you, I'm still standing, and I'm right behind the mask. I love it. I love it. I love it. I know, you know. I'll catch my breath. How are you? I'm sure by now the entire world is locked on. Now you can see something good on television, yeah? Whether you like it or not, now you can really see something good on television because there's nothing really to watch. In fact, there's nothing to watch if Crime Watch is not wrong, if I.A.N. is not wrong. TV is excitement. Television is excitement. It's hype you up, make you feel good. Nothing to make you feel good, but you hear what? I come back. Come back to hot you up. Come back to hot you up. Open up the lines really, really fast. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what can I really say to you? I really still standing. All those of you who are locked on. You know, today it's not about me. I know you want to hear about what went on in Cora, what I eat, when I push my hand in the sardine and I put my finger so, oh my God, I never taste nothing, I never smell nothing like that. When I push my hand in it and I go, oh, that thing's smelling fresh. You want to hear all about that? But not as yet. We have more pressing things, more pressing things. All those of you who are locked on online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at us on Facebook, on YouTube, all over London, all over Italy. There are people in Italy, yeah? People in Italy, people in Germany, people in Japan that are locked on right now. I want to say a special good evening to you. Let me see who's my first caller. Go ahead. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening. What's happening?
I'm Mr. A.N. It's good to hear you again. Oh, my God.
Serious? And where are you calling from?
This is Sally from Valley, girl. Oh, this is John.
Thank you again. And I just want you all to know I am back. I am back. Somebody asked, did you really have corona? I don't know that. To be honest with you. And we have plenty time to touch on that. I have plenty time to touch on that. But down to business. You really asked. And today, let me just take me out of the equation. Take more. Let's focus on just you now. Because I don't think for the past few weeks, nobody was really focusing on you. Your voices were never heard out there. And it's not about what I.A.N did in Cora and all the people. I know, hey, I want to say a special hello to Nurse Garcia. I know I disappoint you today because I promise you I would have put on a red tie. But so I was rushing this morning. I couldn't even find a red tie. So much, I just decided to just change my entire wardrobe. So Garcia, don't beat up my girl. Chambers, Lewis, Nurse Lewis, everybody, Allen, all the nice people in Cora. I love you all. You all treated me really, really good. Trotman, Dr. Trotman, a special good evening to you. I ain't going to bad talk nobody in Cora. Just remember what I said, yeah? I'm not going to bad talk nobody from Cora. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime. So some of you, what you been up to? Let me hear now. Where you stop making roti? Where you eating? Eat at doubles? Hey, hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hello? Hi, good evening.
Yeah, come on.
Go ahead.
Hello? Mr. Allen. Oh, you're going good afternoon, my Lord. God bless you, man.
Well, let me tell you something. You like a potong. You running behind every car in the road. I fed up here, you know, kind of radio station.
Allen.
You all right?
Allen. My boys, I'm set a big here, but Nar in 106, Sunil.
Hold up. Prem, thanks again.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. All the best. Thanks for calling me. Next caller. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, you really ask yourself here, you know, on a serious note. On a serious note. I know this corona thing is real. It is serious. Eh? It is serious. You know, while being at Cora there, and just to let you know where I was placed and whatnot. And I mean, some of you, I just want to let the program be all about that and and where I stay, what I eat, who I meet, who I talk to, who, you know, the doctors. It's not about that. What's going on with you? What really going on with you? What really going on with you? Let me hear what's going on with you now. Let me hear you're staying or what you're doing. It's like, listen to me, hear what, okay, all I read, all I heard about me. Let me hear what you're up to now. Just make it faster before we go on. Come, all my advertisers. Hi, caller, good evening. Hi, caller.
Hi, good evening.
What's happening? You all right?
Oh, God, I really, really miss you. I'm so glad you're back. Oh, my God.
And where are you calling from?
So glad I'm calling from San Juan. It's so good to see you. You look wonderful.
But listen to me, I have to understand. It's nothing really nothing hot on TV, you know. It really, you don't understand this thing. It's nobody to watch, you know. It's really nobody to watch.
I know, I watch everybody.
Who can really excite you like Ian Allen? Who can make you smile like Ian Allen? But you all right? What have you been up to? All this lockdown. What have you been facing? Tell me.
Oh, God, it's not good. We're here, have nothing to do but eating, but you look marvelous. You look really good. And I'm so glad to see you.
Thanks again. Thank you.
All right.
You know, on a serious note, yeah? On a serious note, and you know, it's something that really, really have my attention. Really, really have my attention. And everybody talking, but before we jump to that, I tell you this, sir. I am happy that everybody that just different phases with respect to phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, phase 5. Now, I understand what the government is doing. You really can't open back the borders. You're on a serious note. Let's get down to business. So you really can't open back the borders right now because this is, I want to break it down I know everybody's watching, so I don't want to come with no big time set of words and make it difficult for you. It's like a house and somebody's sick in the house and if you need open back and because they pick it up from outside or whatever and brought it in the house, and if you only open back the front gate, well then we will die. So the front gate is at the borders. You don't want to open that gate. You don't want to open it. You don't want people to come in. We need to give it time. And let me tell you something, the borders can only be opened based on what's happening internationally. You need to understand that. Whatever happens internationally, then they will be able to check from there and then open back the borders. Unless it is not under control outside there. And what we are seeing outside there is not really it is totally out of control. Totally out of control. Totally. Now, well, in some countries, the death toll kind of dropping. Certain places it going up. But ladies and gentlemen, it's been a very tough time, a very hard time. And, during that period, we have all learned that it comes a time where a car can help you. The most expensive car, the most expensive house, money in the bank, no value, nothing was just your health and just you and God. And I'll tell you something, I am sure God was surprised too, because he was like, wait now, you still around? I am sure God was taken by surprise with some of you going back to him. Some of you saying a prayer. And let me tell you something, and I predict this, that when this is all over, when we can all congregate and go to churches and mosques and temples once more, you'll be surprised, they wouldn't have room, because we have realized that without God, without that relationship, without going to church, without going to a mosque, without going to a temple, without meeting your brothers and sisters, you're nothing. You're really, really nothing. So we have learned a lot from this COVID-19 and so many, in Trinidad we had about 7 or 8 deaths. How much we had, Mr. Amjas? 8. And it was so sad. And what is more sad, some of you couldn't even go to a relative funeral. Really, really sad. And it's just something else. It's just something else. But, today I ask you, really do social distancing and let's see how it's going. A lot of companies will, we are paying special attention to the second phase of what's going to happen. The first phase and, the open mark, pardon me? Right there. I got accustomed back with all these things, yes? Right? Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good evening.
Hey, good evening.
Welcome back.
Ravina, what's going on?
Nothing much. I just called to say welcome back, and we were praying for you to get better, and you are the best news show that I just watch, and keep on doing what you do.
Thank you again. When somebody asks me how I'm feeling, I'll tell you something. I feel in the same way the night they picked me up on is the 23rd? The 24th, the night they picked me up, I am feeling the same way. I don't know if it's Corona, I don't know if it's Carib, I don't know if it's Heineken, I don't know how I'm feeling. I feel the same way. I really feel the same way. I feel the same way, but my God, that is like, that, just being in Cora and was really something else. And I've seen, just looking through, they had me in an area, I wasn't with the general pop, the rest of patients and whatnot. Yeah, I've been another area, and just looking through the windows and you see the ambulance coming in the night and dropping off people. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. All the fanfare tonight, all the dance and all the happiness and excitement, Corona is a real thing. It is a real thing. It is real, and you need to be careful. And I tell you this today. I was just looking around today, and I think government, I mean, they have, amended certain things, but I think that they should put some stringent measures in place that when you come out, when you leave your home, well, you can't really control what you do what you do inside your house and in your bedroom. But when you walk out of your door, it's like when you go into your vehicle, you must have on a seat, you must put on your seat belt. You and I know you can't smoke in buildings and whatnot, in clubs, and so you have, their designated area to smoke. And there must be measures, more stringent measures must be put in place with people wearing masks. Because a lot of people I realized today didn't have on no mask. I really don't want to put nobody up on blast. I am not the kind of person to get a camera and show people buying stuff without a mask. Put on your mask, please. And I think that the government should, come up with an idea and say, well, here we're going. If you don't put your mask, well, blah, blah, blah. Do something to really force. You really have to force people, force them, because some people are not listening. They're not wearing their masks, because I saw a lot of people today moving around normal without masks. And, there must be more stringent measures forcing you as a person to wear your mask. Make sure, well, sanitize, Hi caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Ladies and gentlemen, and it's something that... Hi caller, good evening. Just to let you know, the murder toll is up. It's 170. Last time, in fact, when I left, it was 139. 132. And I guess some of you kind of have to get back on track now and understand what's going on and say, hey, so just to let you know, the murder toll is 170. Same period last year, it was 188. In fact, before we go, police are investigating the murder of a 28-year-old Horquetta man after he was stabbed to death by a relative early this morning. The 28th man has been identified as MARVIN. HOSPEN was at a house at Phase 5 La Horquetta at around 8:30 a.m. when he got in an argument with a 53-year-old relative. The relative took out a knife and stabbed Joseph 17 times. Police took Joseph to the ARIMA hospital health facility where he died.
The fellas and them coming. There are 4 fellas outside here. He called police and all. A lot of police outside here last night. Marvin walk. I called Marvin walk outside here last night. You hear? And telling them that how it's nothing going on. He just going mad. He accusing my son wrongfully of some woman he was with in the back there. You understand? And that is all he keep talking about. He accusing my son of lying down on his bed inside his room there with the woman. Right? Which the woman don't come in there when my son there. Right? Not unless my brother here, she just come here. Right? He's still accusing up until yesterday he asking bawling about so why the fellas and them stay calling your name? Why the thing sometimes he might get angry, go talk a little stupidness and thing. But other than that, all he like to do is eat. You understand? I like to do his work. You sit down outside here in the gallery. I don't talk to my son already long time. I tell him watch him. But my son's so tired, he lie down sleeping. You understand? He's in his bed. You naturally get up from outside here, wait until I go in the room and stabbing up my child on the bed, all in the eye and all in the face. All about.
And just to let you know, we're coming out different, huh? We're coming out different. You see all these files here? I mean, just being inside, I couldn't believe so many people that, in fact, I was chatting with somebody, a senior person, a senior member of the judiciary, and they were telling me, you wouldn't believe the impact and the amount of people that this organization, Crime Watch, along, with the working together with the police service and with your information, there are so many people behind bars today. It is unbelievable. I was shocked. I was like, I mean, there are things that we have been involved in investigations that because of our role, so many people are behind bars for murder, for drugs, a lot of crimes. But I just don't want to really go into that and really say, well, we did it because some are really, really serious. You know, because of the safety of my staff and safety of myself, we leave that right there. Also, it is so sad. I realized that an incident along here. Somebody now asked me, what do I think with the Prime Minister meeting the Vice President of Venezuela? I think I'll add my 2 cents to that. I think that, because I see 3 people already text me and WhatsApp me on my 294 and say, but how come you're not going to talk about Prime Minister and Kamala? And what are your views on that? When I come back, I'll touch on it. I'll touch on it because I had some information and, you know, just sitting on writing stuff and whatnot, and I think I'll touch on it. And also, what is really sad, I realized that a 45-year-old UNC alderman, a former UNC alderman, SOOKDEO ANAND BIDAISEE, he died in a vehicular accident on Sunday. When we come back, we'll go directly to that. Let's take a fast break. I'm so happy to be back.
Unique Woodworking Trinidad Limited and Unique Lumber Guyana Incorporated are premium manufacturers and exporters for high-quality wood and steel doors, bifolding sliding and pocket door systems, operable louver shutters, hardwood floors, staircases, and decks. We specialize in bank counters, office furniture, cabinetry with granite countertops, and over 500 architectural molding designs. We provide complete outfitting for hotels, resorts, hospitals, banks, tertiary institutions, condominiums, and residential projects. We also supply kiln-dried greenheart, mahogany, cedar, and teak lumber locally and regionally. Our logs are cut and shipped by Unique Lumber Guyana and properly dried in our computerized kiln at our factories facilities in Trinidad. For over 32 years, our products have been standing strong, and we are committed to providing after-sales support. Visit our showroom or check out our website at www.uniquedoors-tt.com. It's the quality that makes us unique.
Don't let the sun stop your fun or the rain ruin your day. Get complete coverage from Custom Canopies and Coverings. Our team of highly qualified experts will have you covered. We fabricate, install, and refurbish both residential and commercial awnings. We work around the clock to ensure the job gets done with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Call us in Trinidad at 293-6142 or 463-7429 and in Tobago at 282-1068 or visit our website.
Visit Adams Optical at RRM Plaza, High Street, San Fernando. We offer free eye exams, free frames, 3-month payment plan, interest-free. Contact us at 298-2133 or 270-2993 for appointments. Walk-ins welcome. Get all you need at one stop. Daily Essentials Supermarket and Pharmacy. Limit where you go during the COVID-19 pandemic. We have all you need for health and well-being. Visit our pharmacy for all your prescription and over-the-counter needs. Gear up against COVID-19 with our N95 cloth and surgical masks. Located at Southern Main Road, Chase Village, or call us today at 303-1593.
Price is the number one. We have discount in every section, Miss Lady. And low price is the number one. We shopping by Anand's Day. We shopping by Anand's Day. Oh Lord.
Anand's Low Price Supermarket. Come visit a frequently clean and sanitized environment. Fully stocked with the lowest prices. Come spend $1,000 or more and get a free 10-pound bag of potatoes.
Make your next event the talk of the town. Shop at Party Paradise, located at Tobago and Gulf City. We have the most spectacular premium party supplies and licensed character supplies. Get the largest selections of candies from our candy corner. Make your event a party today with Party Paradise.
your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
Arangwa's Alignment Center specializes in computerized alignment and balancing, tire sales and service, new and foreign used tires, repairs on all sizes. We do diagnostic scan for all makes of vehicles, oil and filter change. Located at Rambuji Street, Arangwa's. Call 675-6713 or 751-4346.
So strange, yeah? It is so strange that, boy, I tell you, I don't know why these people afraid me, you know. Never before. All the time thing running good, you know. Thing running real good. The audio, you're hearing audio on your cable provider. You know, there are places we've been getting complaints now that different areas, there's no audio, but it has nothing to do with Synergy and my network, the feed. But it's just something else. And people are saying this never happened. Way boy. I tell you, no audio. You see for that? Let me start to talk. You ever try to be good? I tell you what, man. What is it? If ungratefulness and what? Was he good boy? If ungratefulness and never thankful was a person to have been here in Ireland, you really feel like yeah? People can say, don't talk. Don't talk. Don't talk. Don't talk. But at the end of the day, we suffering. At the end of the day, we suffering. It's we to catch, you know. No, everybody up there, let me tell you something. That people can say, close this and close that and close this and close that. But let me tell you something. Listen to me, their salaries are not being affected, you know. The Alcin could say close this, Stuart Young could say close what? He can close him out and all too. And his salary is sure. It is not affecting them. The people who are saying close, close, close. And let me tell you something, there are people really being affected by this. Really being affected by this. I mean, making certain decisions have become necessary. But again, even with respect to the grant, Dick, Dora, Harry, Nip and Fluff, they said they're getting grant. Nobody again, nothing really, you know. People going to MP office begging like dog. They're begging like dog. They're treating people like dog. You have them like dog. It have people cussing Hindu, they're cussing Christian, they're cussing their own brother, but they want to play. They have people line up for food and rile up people. Make people, you know, making it look like, yeah, that's what we're doing. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. I just thank God that I'm here and I am back. I think my decision was to just kind of sit back until the ending of May, but I said, you know what, I'm jumping out. I told somebody that I'm jumping. I kind of fed up. I just fed up at everything. When I look at what went on, you know, I have a document. I just got this from, in fact, I had this in my office. A document from the United States District Court, Southern District Court of New York, United States versus a set of them in Venezuela, also Nicolas Maduro. You have the names here, narco-terrorism conspiracy. There's a document from the court. Somebody sent, I got this, and it is craziness. And Rauli, let me tell you something, yeah? You see where you're saying you don't know the people come and see you? I don't believe that. I really, and I tell you this, I don't believe that. I don't believe it at all. And it's not a matter Kamala like Bacchanal, or who, and then they put up things who like rum. You understand? I don't know what you like. So if everybody like rum, they like rum. People are free to drink and eat what they want. But that does not question their capability of managing and being a leader. So I wouldn't, you know. But you're looking for all kind of excuse. Who delusional? Who's this? Who's a traitor? I don't understand. I'm not a traitor. I don't think that nobody's siding with you. Because it is a serious thing. Yeah? It is a real serious thing. Because you ask yourself, yeah, and I'll tell you this. People come to Trinidad. People come to Trinidad on the 27th of March. A flight, a private jet with 7 persons, on a private jet, come to Trinidad. leave Venezuela and come to Trinidad. After the borders closed, the people in Barbados they suffer, their money done. All they started stink up Barbados' name. They started, well, they said Stuart Young said certain things. And I have friends in Barbados, and let me tell you something. I tell you this today. I.A.N. Allen can leave this country here, go Barbados, and I can stand up by Prime Minister Motley's office, and I could meet with her. Yeah. Because they had some guy, he's known as the vendor. And he wrote a nice article and he spoke about it in Barbados. He's a Bajan. And he was right. They tried it. They did nothing wrong. The people in Barbados, the government of Barbados, tried their best with the people that were stranded there and treated them well. And all kind of bacchanal, and they say that they get this and no. The people and the government of Barbados, I want to tell you thanks. But look how you can, do you know how many people in Japan right now can't come back here? I don't have a problem. Some people are really stranded. Some people went for doctor appointment in New York. Not because they didn't come from a cruise or they didn't do this. Or people who went away for medical treatment around the world, and they are stranded and cannot come back at all. And this was brought to the attention of the government. But they had time to open back the borders for private jets, for this one to come in, for that one to come in. But you treat our people like dog. I don't have a problem if when you come back, lock up for 30 days and do double quarantine. I mean, no problem with that. I don't have a problem after quarantine and then go in your house for the next 13 days or 8 days. We have no problem with that. Even the people are Suriname, but people money finish out there. And yet you just didn't care. But what you cared about is having time to let these people, and saying it's COVID, and saying that they came to discuss, because, they said on the, listen here, on something of February, on I think the 27th of February, the vice president, she was appointed on a task force to see about corona and whatnot in, I think, sometime that time. I think sometime in February. But she coming here, what that have to do with you and I? What that have to do with you and I? You remember in America right now, there are documents that that certain individuals that are part of that government, the U.S. watching them and they put sanctions on them. Yeah. They have labeled, it's on a document here, the Maduro administration as, they say narco, terrorism, conspiracy, count one, and well, it's alleged. The court document here, and they put sanctions, blah, blah, blah. But do you know that listen to me, that same woman that came to Trinidad, that same woman who came, what's her name, boy? Delcy Rodriguez, the vice president. They banned her in the EU, you know. Yeah. You don't believe me? She can't go to certain countries out there, you know. She can't visit certain areas out there. In the countries that are attached to the part of the European Union, she can't go. Let me show you a document stating where she cannot go. Yeah, look at it here. Where she is banned. With the second paragraph. Will the High Representative conduct an investigation in a possible breach of the European Union sanction regime, while the Commission, leaving it to be the interested party to decide whether there have been a breach of sanction regime? Will the High Representative issue a warning to the Spanish government for failing to comply with the national sanction on Delcy Rodriguez? Let me read it from the start. It had a meeting with Delcy Rodriguez, and several Spanish media outlets have reported that the Spanish government, Minister of Transport, Mobility and Urban Agenda, Jose has secretly met with Venezuelan illegitimate Vice President Delcy Rodriguez, who have been subject to EU sanctions since 2018 and is banned from entering European territory. The meeting lasted. So there's a big bacchanal out there also. Yeah? Don't get tired. There's a big thing with this outside. I mean, these are just some of the areas she said that she can't even visit. Austria, Belgium, Croatia, Bulgaria, Germany, Greece, Ireland, Sweden, Spain, Romania, Poland, Italy. But you brought this woman down here, and you know, what is it? And let me tell you something, yeah? I can't understand this, you know. The US watching, there is now that aircraft, and that aircraft, they placed sanction on 15 aircrafts. And that was one of the aircrafts, you know, for Venezuela. And you let that aircraft come in here. Come into Trinidad. Now, I'm making bacchanal, but they're just making your thing because, let me tell you something, everybody that make their money up there. If the US really put sanctions, like what they did in Cuba, I tell you, watch me. All the doctors and big-time businessmen that drive in BMW and driving Q7 and all them fancy car going to work, if we really get sanctions in retail, you know, HOSPEN will be like Havana, you know, it's bicycle all taken to going down, you know. I'm telling you, it's bicycle you're taking to going down, you know. So we have to make sure and let these people know that we have nothing to do, I mean, the nation has nothing to do, and this is not about, this is a very, very serious thing. And, you know, I can tell you this on national television, it's only lies. A plane left and come here, that plane, who authorized that? Look, the man in the aviation place saying everything is directed to Stuart Young now. Well, ask Stuart Young, ask him how the plane land here, ask him who gave that permission, ask him, the man taking out himself. They contacted the persons with respect to aviation and whatnot. And it's frightening, it's frightening. And it's not a matter that, you see, people, they make it look like it's a bacchanal between UNC, and it has nothing to do with no UNC and no PNM, you know. And Kamala, that know, but she maybe what she did, she came out with some good, you know, good facts. Good facts. And she brought, I mean, she did her research well, and I mean, word on the ground is, and what I heard from her grapevine, that she has more information and more documents just came in, you know, she in possession with some document, but I didn't want to say nothing. The next thing the lady will ask me how I know that, but I just say why here. I just say I'll talk from, you know. But nevertheless, you ask yourself how that woman was able to really come to Trinidad with 6 other people to discuss COVID. No doctor, no surgeon, nothing to discuss COVID. Tell me now. When we come back, I'll let you know what's going on.
We have reduced our advertising packages to $10,000. Get a 15-second ad every day for 1 month on the #1 show in TNT. Contact our advertising department or Ian Allen at 294-4081. Organified superfood blends are now available. Organified green juice reduces stress, increases immunity, and detoxifies your body. Organified red is loaded with beets, cranberries, and more to boost natural energy, fight effects of aging, and burn fat. Feel refreshed and relaxed with Organified gold, blended with turmeric and other superfoods to aid in getting rid of inflammation. Contact Radiant Health and Fitness Limited, the sole distributor of Organifi in TNT today.
Try our high-quality unbleached bromate-free all-purpose and baker's flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisha Limited, 665-3336 or visit us at Warrenville, Canoopia.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nano film anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
Today's the day, baby.
We're gonna want you feeling hot or what?
Real hot. Let me call up the perfect friend for you. The rich. Friend and ting.
Neil Cool, good day. Vampire, you that now, he feeling hot. So I can hot girl.
Neil Cool is the #1 provider for top brand units such as Delta, Daikin, Comfy, and Lennox. Units starting as low as $2,250 installed. Plus, you're getting 5 years warranty. With their highly trained staff, they can handle any residential or commercial installation. So get cool, stay cool with Neil Cool.
Your journey, our passion at Brantech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
Check out Homeland Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
Express Grill for tasty barbecue and grill meals, juicy burgers, pasta, appetizers, and much more. All meats halal. Visit us at any one of our locations: ARIMA, St. Augustine, and Chaguanas. Flame Express Grill, fresh off the grill.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So, but you know, back to the big question. What that woman was doing, and the Prime Minister said that when he went away, when he came back, where he came back from? Ghana, on the 10th, I believe. Then he heard about it, and she had contacted Minister Stuart Young. Well, everybody watching, something stuck in my throat. And she had said that she want to come, and she had the cold and water, and she couldn't come down here. Yeah, and then she decided, nobody quarantine her, you know. She decided, but you quarantine the people, you pressure the people from Suriname, from Barbados, and all the people who wanted to come back here, but you open the borders for a plane that has sanction on it. Right? You bring the plane with 6 other people in it. You bring Delcy. Delcy come here. Delcy says she's sick. So they get Delcy time, and Delcy say, well, yeah, what? She was supposed to come on the 16th. She coming on the 16th again. She coming on the 27th. She come down here on the 27th. They say it's COVID, yeah? COVID, she come to discuss. She come with Corona and see what she could do and what. But here, now, first time, I hear a contingent of people coming to discuss something about health, and only petroleum engineers coming. Will you ever hear that? Will you ever hear that in the world? You bring down the president of Pediversa. You bring down the vice president of Pediversa. You bring down the man who in charge of some guy called Vincent. Okay, the Pediversa is Jose Chavez. Next man, the vice president, Vincent Santana. The third person is what? Antonio. But he's an accountant. Yeah? You bring down some security man, a chief of staff. But that are not needed COVID. And you see, and listen to this here, you bring these people down. You open the borders to bring these people down. And what is sad, you have people begging like dog to come in here. You have people begging like dog to come in. What you are aligning yourself with these people for? What you are aligning yourself with these people for? And right after the meeting, you know, what is really, really fishy here, as my grandmother used to say, but you know what? Something in the mortar beside the pestle. And it's not a matter who disgraceful and who this and who that. And it's not a matter about the opposition leader. Is that there are people in this country asking questions because they have business, they rely on the US to run their business. We don't see in our time. So, you know, you want to spoil what you have going right now. So people concerned, and you need to give people good answers. And I'll tell you this, yeah? I will tell you this. I have met with Prime Minister, the late Prime Minister Manning on numerous times. On numerous times. And I can't, the person who carried me there to meet him, I can't tell him, well, let's go with me. Where is this? A dog show? Where is this? You telling me, that could never stand. You telling me people coming to meet you from away. People coming to meet you from Venezuela, and you don't know these people? Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Nah, come now. Oh, God, come now. Come now. You don't know these people and them? Before you go to be the Prime Minister, the Secretary will call you. You will well, maybe follow whatever sending an official document requesting an audience with the Prime Minister, who you're bringing. If it's a Diwali committee, you're bringing the pundit, you're bringing the who, you're bringing the now, you're bringing this one, you're bringing that one to discuss the share their idea. Everybody know who come in there. It's like somebody coming to my studio. I want to see Ian Allen. Okay, what is it about? Okay. And you again, and when you come, you bring 3 other people. The first question is, who are these people here? What role are they playing with you? Well, that's the driver, and I'm a child mother. Okay, let the driver and the child mother sit down outside, you come alone. Because I'm only having an audience with you. Because that is what you requested. So you now, I'm breaking it down for you to understand. You come now and this woman who has sanctions on her head, yes, sanctions. Sanction on her head. US sanction, all in the EU, she can't even go. You bring this woman here and you telling the nation that you didn't know. Listen to this man here today. Just listen to the Prime Minister.
She requested to meet with Trinidad and Tobago. When I got back here on the 10th of March from Ghana, I met this request. A request made a week after she was appointed to the COVID team. The request was made to Minister Young, who brought it to my attention when I got back here. I agreed to meet with her. She indicated at the time, soon after I agreed that I'll meet with her, she indicated through Minister Young that she had the flu. And she was told, I presume by Minister Young, that it's better not to come here if she has the flu. And we could meet sometime after. She came here on the meeting was postponed from Monday the 16th to the 27th of March. So she came on the 27th. And yes, there was a delegation, a small delegation that accompanied her. I think they were all men, most of whom were not introduced to us. The meeting took place at the diplomatic center, and on the Trinidad and Tobago side we had Minister Young, Minister Moses, myself, and actually there was no, she did not discuss before the details of what you were going to talk about, right? Present with her was, I'm now discovering, some person called Asdrubal Chavez, who...
Some person called, oh God, come now. That is songing good at all. That is songing good. It's looking bad, and it's not a matter. People have concern. People have children, sending children up to the US to study in different universities and whatnot. It's a very, very serious thing, and you're playing like you don't know. You're playing like you don't know. If nobody wanted to tell you, I would tell you this. I would tell you this today. You're playing like you don't know. You're playing like you don't know. Let me hear who was in the meeting. Who he said was in the meeting?
Discovering as part of the commission, he worked as part of a commission for PDVSA restructuring somewhere in his past. Nobody in that meeting was introduced to us as president of PDVSA. Nobody. And I can confirm now that at that meeting on that day, there was no president of PDVSA there. I'm discovering that subsequent to that meeting, this individual had been promoted, right? Okay. But on the day, on the 27th of March or the 16th of March, when this meeting was expected, 27th of March, no person was introduced as representing the president of PDVSA, nor was there, to the best of our knowledge, the president of PDVSA. There was an individual who had a contact with PDVSA on the commission for PDVSA restructuring.
And do you know he also said only 3 people was in the meeting? Himself, Stuart Young, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. So if you come in to discuss Corona, and people come in with Delcy, where is CMO? Known as it now. He's be foot to foot and everything. Wait, I didn't see him. We didn't see him. We'll just be like, like if this man, somebody had cut out for something. The man, you can see the man had cut out for this thing. He bright. He's an intelligent fella, but just here understand, this is a political dance here, But this one, Judas, oh God. The old thing, but I tell you, Rowley, when you go back to the polls and if anything should happen and you lose, blame that man, That man could lie. You don't know, he tell somebody now, Gerard Ramdin, send he have a location. I sent Gerard Ramdin a location on his phone, and Gerard Ramdin send the city location where to pick me up somewhere in Central. Gerard Ramdin don't have WhatsApp on his phone. You don't know that? I send you the WhatsApp. Oh my God, I send you the location when you tell me how you tell me I have Corona and how you're going to lock me up and you send police. I didn't know you working for Gary Griffith. Boy, let me tell you something. Whether you like it or not, nobody was there. You had the president of PDVSA, the vice president and accountant. You had this one, you had that one, a former, maybe a chief of staff, a security personnel. You must know, nobody had come, so assassin could come. Then dog and cat could come. Okay, next time somebody come and I want to come and meet you too, I will come and say, well, yeah, we're going. I come too, because since nobody had checking, oh my God, we have a special branch. Come now. Oh gosh, tell that to people who don't understand the dance. I understand the dance. I know that dance just like you. I have met with people, I have met with ministers, I've met with presidents, I have met even with presidents from different places. Why meet people? And I've asked for audience with them, and I know the protocol, I know that. You must know who is who. You don't know if somebody who want to, you don't know if bringing somebody to meet you who don't like Chavez or who a spy or something. You must know, you must do your background check. You must know who you're bringing out, who you have in an audience with. You must know. Oh my God. And then bacchanal and quarreling and getting up and throwing a tantrum and you're walking out and thing. People in Trinidad have concerns because we don't want to be like Cuba. We don't want to park up a BMW and a Mercedes and ride bicycle, and next thing you know, Port of Spain become like Havana. We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that. If things had to happen, because let me tell you, the U.S. this time, and I tell you this today on national television, the U.S. watching, the U.S. watching. Go and see what, listen to me, go down Guyana and find out what went on in Guyana. It have people in Guyana, ministers, who don't have no U.S. visa again, they take it back. They take it back. Don't play with the U.S. But you see, the U.S. have a way in operating. They don't operate like Trinidadians. It's like they go for, you go by somebody by a drug house, and as they read by the house, you see a man selling weed, and you run in and you lock him up. The U.S. will wait for you to sell 100 persons. And up and down, take plane, you go, you do this, you do that. And when they see that, they really hit you. But here now, man, it has no kind of answer again you can give it. My mother sent me on this one and it's not mine because, watch me, they do their homework well. And I can tell you one thing, before, I know the U.S. doing their homework, but just to let them know, the people at Trinidad, next thing I might have to put up a disclaimer, you know, the action by these people in our office, it has nothing to do with me, you know, it has nothing to do with people at Trinidad and Tobago, you know. Yeah, because that's craziness. And right after that meeting, petroleum people come to discuss Corona. Gas gone. And where it went to? And it's not a matter of you, oh God, come now, oh God. If people already know what's going on, see, people caught up with all kind of things, all kind of, because there are no food, all kind of bacchanal thing, people struggling, and that's why we're going to start our hamper drive. I'm going to give out some hampers. I spoke to Davey today. Sanitech going to bring some stuff for me. Yeah, a lot of advertisers back on board. We're going to talk more about them tomorrow. But it is a serious thing. It is a serious thing. And that is something that I have been thinking about. In fact, I read this article from the U.S. and I wonder if people really know how serious this is. But don't worry. My grandmother used to always say, you know, a liar have no memory. And you will forget, you will forget. You will forget. You will forget. I listen. Today, ladies and gentlemen, when I was coming to my office, and the first thing I remember, I said, you know what, I'm going to get doubles, and I'm going to ask this boyfriend, what's his name again? Fat boy? What's his name? Julian. The boy from next door who sells the doubles. You know, he passed away. Look at a photograph of him. That what the photographs too. Yeah, there's the boy to the double stand. Yeah. Remember him right next to the double stand. He passed away. Tomorrow is the funeral. And just to let the family know, I know a lot of you can't go to the funeral. And I tell you this. I'm going to do the funeral. I'm going to send somebody. I don't want no money. Do it live. Because when I was opening my studio, he used to send doubles and things for me every morning. Yeah. Really nice fella, boy. Real nice fella. He had a lung problem, you know, even before everything, since last year. And, you know, oh my God, I think he has children and whatnot. The family accept my sympathy. And you know, your water, even look at Stuart Young. Roadside food is what? Gyros. Oh God, like the shame. They try all kinds of things to take with doubles, you know. They don't understand the power of sanding or bourrine. They don't understand that, you know, when you stand up and you know what's the real ingredient? When the car pass and it get the dust. And a little dirty drain right next door. And roach, oh God. And they put up not the container, you put up the keg. And dog and cat pressing enough to wash your hand when you're done, man. Where you walking? You understand? I just saying. You understand? I just saying. You know, I mean, look at him. Roadside vendors, the gyros. Since when gyros become a roadside vendor, oh my God, they're so, you know, it's like, they really treat us with real disrespect. But don't worry, look at him, the roadside vendors. Hear him, big way, hear him.
Distancing, because as you heard the Prime Minister announce, itinerant and non-itinerant food sales. So that is back to our gyros, all the food side sales must stop at 8 p.m. and we're asking people practice the social distancing. The police are going to be there, but it's not for the police to enforce.
Roadside. You're afraid to say doubles, but here your family and them. Some of you want an immediate family. I don't want to get it from Debe. I just saw somebody was telling me that one immediate family. From Debe. Oh my God, you're rich up, boy, but don't worry. Kobo fly high must come down to drink water. See, let me tell you something. And I'm telling DL thing, I'm telling all of something. If all you feel, it's just that I cannot gain back in my thing and I have to get back, but let me tell you something. You see the person all you put on the 24th in Cora? The person all you take out from that step down is a different person. I tell you that on national television. I tell you that. And as they say, let the games begin. Let's take a fast 1 minute break, and when we come back, we wrap it up until tomorrow. But just to let people know, up and running. Go ahead.
Tire Clinic has its big rim sale on. Get 20 to 50% off on the latest styles and sizes. We carry a variety of tires and tire equipment for agriculture and industrial needs at the best prices. Located at Couva, Chaguanas and Pleasance Park, the Tire Clinic is tire for every need.
Hackam International School, located at Hackam Duman Street, Chaguanas, offers programs approved by the Ontario Ministry of Education for elementary and secondary students. Certified teachers from Trinidad and Canada. Call or visit to enroll now.
Tantalize your taste buds with a trip to Greater Walk. We serve a variety of meals that cater to all cravings, satisfy both your wallet and appetite. Located in Plaza America, Lower High Street, San Fernando.
Just to let you know, and I'll tell you about some things about tomorrow. I'll tell you certain things. Boy, watch me. I have so much to tell you. Just this thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think Davey going to send some, and to all the people who call me, maybe tomorrow, well, tomorrow I'll tell you all the people, some of the people who call me, and I want to tell them thanks and whatnot. And then Sunny take care with us now, and they're going to drop some hampers for us. And, you know, it's high time that I don't want to line up and papi show nobody. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. We're going to make sure you get your thing and just move on. But we're going to get over this, you know. We're going to get over this. So I don't know about no gyros. Of course, I have a gyro ever so often. But I know about my doubles people. Because that's where I come from. Until the guy that died, his family accept my sympathy. And you have to make sure the funeral of that young man, that is Sheldon brother, you know, the guy who sell barbecue behind Price Plaza there. Really, really sad. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have how much minutes again? Pardon me? 2 minutes again? I'm not going to stop. I just want you to know I'm not going to stop. We're going to ask you questions. You have questions? You see me, send to my 294-4081. Follow me on Instagram. Let me know what's happening. Get your ad on Crime Watch. Because we're not going to stop. There was nobody. You see, everybody pussyfooting. You know pussyfooting? Yeah, I want to say how we going to look. Pussyfooting. You're jumping, so you're afraid to jump, like you're walking on eggshell. No, somebody come out and ask you questions. Somebody need to come out and... I can't believe. Let me tell you something. And I tell you this to D.R. Singh and all of them. All they really make me feel. You all really make me feel. Make I.A.N. Like, I couldn't believe. All they fear me so, you know. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it, boy. I thought all I want, yeah? Are we going to put them away for 32 days? But I take my 32 days and I cool it. I eat nice food. I do this, I do that. Wherever I get. But I'm still standing on our back. You see, let me tell you something. Destiny is something you can't stop. You know? In life, you'll encounter a lot of hurdles and a lot of rough parts. But when you're destined, it's like Joseph. Don't matter they put him in the prison. And don't matter what they did to him. He was destined to be with the king. So don't beat up. I am wrong. And just to let everybody know, all those who think that you can't get justice, all those who lost your relatives and whatnot. Even today I was talking with Sergeant Jordan today. Yeah, I don't feel that, and I want to tell him thanks. Great guy, super guy. He and Uncle Roy, great people. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. There's so much I want to tell you. And this week we're just going to take calls and open it up and all be happy. And you see how they started already? Just imagine certain areas you have no audio. Certain areas in Trinidad, no audio gone now, and all of a sudden, audio gone. But don't worry, people will go on the books, people will go, they will download the app, they will do what they have to do. And if you're stranded abroad, just so you can open the borders for Delsey. Yeah, we're going to make say open no borders, you know. But send them a little money now. Big man thing. I tell it on national television. What good for Delsey? It's good for Gita and them in America who's stranded. Yeah. And it's good for the people in Japan who went to fix car and can't come back. They are nothing. Javid and them are nothing to eat. I spoke to him last night from Japan. Oh my God. But don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. And this is Ian Allen, and this is Christ. It's not about me. I can tell you all kind of thing what I went through, but now, I come to seek your interest. Have a wonderful night. Repeat of this show is tonight at 10 o'clock, 1:30 tomorrow. So all those who advertise, they get free repeats. Take that in your waist. Good night. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to rile up again.
There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing. It's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you